Today we discuss about two-stage RC coupled amplifier. This is a circuit diagram of two-stage RC coupled amplifier. In this circuit, voltage divider biasing is used. These resistors R1, R2 and RE forms the voltage divider biasing. This voltage divider biasing is necessary to keep the Q point exactly at the center of the load line so that these transistors operate as amplifier. Between these two stages, we use coupling capacitor CC2 which couples the output of the first stage to the input of the second stage. Because of this resistor RC and coupling capacitor, it is known as RC coupling. This coupling is most popular type of coupling because it is cheap and provides excellent audio fidelity over a wide range of frequency. Coupling capacitor CC1 couple the input to the base of the first stage, and a coupling capacitor CC3 which couples the output signal to the load resistor RL. The circuit operation can be explained as the weak signal which is to be amplified is applied to the base of the first stage. It amplifies the signal and we will get 180-degree phase shift between the input and the output. The output is the enlarged version of the input but 180-degree out of phase. This amplified signal is applied to the second stage of the transistor. Second stage perform the further amplification. The output signal is available across the load resistor RL. Overall voltage gain of the two-stage amplifier is the voltage gain of the first stage into voltage gain of the second stage. We see the phase shift between input signal and output signal. From the first stage we will get 180-degree phase shift, and after second stage we will get another 180-degree phase shift. Therefore total phase shift is 360-degree or 0-degree. This is the wired circuit of Cascade Amplifier. Main components of this circuit is two transistors. Input is given to coupling capacitor CC1. This is our output coupling capacitor. The output is taken across load resistor RL. For applying VCC, DC power supply is used. We set VCC as 12 volt. 100 millivolt sine wave is taken from function generator as input. First we set frequency as 50 Hz. Let us observe the output on CRO. This is the input waveform, 2 division into 50 millivolt. Vin is equal to 100 millivolt. Output is 4 division into 0.2, 0.8 volt. Change the frequency to 100 Hz, but input voltage remains the same as 100 millivolt. Output is again 4 division into 0.2, 0.8 volt. Continue this experiment up to 2 MHz and measure each output voltages and calculate gain. This is the observed reading of two-stage RC coupled amplifier without CE. We all know that if CE is not connected, some voltage is developed across RE. This voltage drop produces a negative feedback to the circuit. Therefore, output will not be properly amplified. At 20 Hz, output is equal to 0.76 volt. 50 Hz, 0.8 volt. Up to 60 kHz, output voltage is 0.8 volt. 100 kHz, 0.76 volt. 200 kHz, 0.74. 400, 0.56. 800, 0.4. 1 MHz 0.32, 1.5 MHz 0.24, 2 MHz 0.2 volt. Now we have to plot the frequency response of Cascade Amplifier. Frequency response is the graph between logarithmic value of input frequency and the gain of the amplifier. So we have to calculate the gain of each input frequency. Gain is equal to 20 log V out by V in. At 20 Hz, gain is equal to 20 log 0.76 volt divided by 100 millivolt. At 50 Hz, gain is equal to 20 log 0.8 divided by 100 millivolt. Like this, calculate each gain and plot the frequency response curve. This is the circuit diagram of Cascade Amplifier with CE. CE is known as bypass capacitor. Bypass capacitor bypasses all the amplified signal in the emitter. Therefore, output amplitude is high compared to amplifier without CE. This is the wired circuit of Cascade Amplifier with CE. When CE is connected, output amplitude is very high. 100 millivolt sine wave is given from function generator as input. For applying VCC, DC power supply is used. Observe the output on CRO. Our output amplitude is 1.7 into 5, therefore 8.5 volt. This is the observed reading of Cascade Amplifier with CE. CE is bypass capacitor. When CE is connected, output is very high. At 20 Hz, output voltage is equal to 2 volt, 50 Hz 4.4 volt, 100 Hz 5.6 volt, 200 Hz 7.6 volt, 500 Hz 8 volt, 800 Hz 8.5, 22 8.5, up to 100 kHz 8.5, 200 kHz 8 volt, 400 6.8, 600 5 volt, 800 4.4, 1 MHz 3.2, 1.5 MHz 2.6, 2 MHz 2.2. To plot the frequency response, it is a graph between input frequency and the gain of the amplifier. For calculating the gain of each input frequency, gain is equal to 20 log V out by V in. Therefore, at 20 Hz, gain is equal to 20 log 2 volt divided by 100 millivolt. At 50 Hz, gain is equal to 20 log 4.4 volt divided by 100 millivolt. Like this, calculate each gain. This is a sample graph of frequency response. In y-axis, gain is in y-axis and frequency is in x-axis. There is 3 regions in this graph. This is low frequency region, mid frequency region and high frequency region. And low frequency region and high frequency region, the gain is less. But in mid frequency region, the gain is maximum and it is a constant value. For bandwidth calculation, we need to take 3 dB down or minus 3 dB from the maximum value. We get a lower cutoff frequency FL and another point FH, upper cutoff frequency. For calculating from this FL and FH, the bandwidth is equal to FH minus FL. The advantages of the multi-stage amplifiers are flexibility within input and output impedance and higher gain. We are going on more stages, the gain is increased and the bandwidth will be reduced. The two-stage RC coupled amplifiers used in optical fiber communications, public address systems, controllers, radio or TV receivers.